We are getting so close to the official launch of the Avengers, and time is moving so slow right now. I don't know if it's just me or you guys are feeling the same way. Before the beta, I had this same feeling of days just dragging on, and I just wanted to play the game. Now, we all got to play the beta, but it's over, and time is slowing down again. But enough of that little rant. Let's get into the video. We are continuing reviewing the playable characters from the beta, talking about their abilities and what works and what doesn't work. And today's character is Black Widow. Let's go. Her support ability, which is my favorite, but also the simplest, is she turns herself and her allies invisible. This saved my life so many times. Once I got the controls down and felt comfortable with the game, I played on Brutal, which is the highest difficulty, the majority of the time. And this ability is perfect for when you're swarmed with ranged enemies. What I noticed when using this ability is you and your allies become untargetable from ranged attacks. I love it. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did get lost on screen a few times because the invisibility effects were even tricking me out, but it didn't ruin anything, thankfully. Her attack ability is a electric dart that can hurt multiple enemies if aimed good enough. This ability I thought was decent. It doesn't last very long, and I felt it didn't do much to tougher enemies, but for the crappier ones, it did its job. Her ultimate ability is a electro staff. Man, this thing is a blast to use. The animations are fun. The heavy attacks, it has a lot of AoE with it, and if you're in tight quarters, this thing destroys. This is her best ability in my opinion, which I don't think I've said about the other's ultimate ability yet, so I'm glad I can actually say that. Her character trait seems to be connected to her ultimate as well. The red bar below her health will go down the more you use her ultimate. I assume it recharges the more you use light and heavy attacks, just like the other character traits. I didn't really pay attention as much as I should when playing as her, so I will have to go back when the game launches and look through all of her specifics. The best part about playing Black Widow, when it comes to fun factor, is her pistols and her grapple hook. Her pistols have 3 modes: full auto, semi-auto, which you can shoot pretty fast, and then a single shot, which does high damage but has a low fire rate. I use the semi-auto fast fire rate mode the most. The accuracy plus fire rate I found to be the most effective. The full auto mode was inaccurate, and the single shot was just too slow for me. But using her pistols to take out ranged targets or weakening dumb robots that were running at you just made her more fun to play. Now, her grapple hook stole the show for me. It has what seemed like a half-second cooldown, and just spamming it, jumping from enemy to enemy, landing combos along the way. I mean, you can take out everyone who's in the air with this thing. Forget what I said about Iron Man being the best option to take out ranged units. Black Widow is just as good and maybe even more fun in that aspect. I played Black Widow the least out of the 4 options in the beta. And by the end, I wish I played her the most. She is amazing. Animations, abilities, ways to defeat enemies are all among my favorites so far. She was one of the easier characters to play as well. Once I got the grapple down and which pistol I liked and when to use her invisibility, it was all over. Let me know what you guys thought of playing Black Widow. Also, let me know what pistol you used for her. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.